So a massive Dogecoin project is coming up soon and things are going to get crazy for it in the near future. And in this video, I'm going to explain what it is and why it is so important for Dogecoin. But before I come to it, let's take a quick overview of the overall crypto market. So we are now seeing that Bitcoin and altcoins are back in the green, and Bitcoin, in particular, is looking pretty good right now. Seeing this positive momentum for Bitcoin, I think the Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and other cryptos are also going to find some pace here since we know that Bitcoin can inject some strength to the altcoin market. So I'm happy to see this slight upward movement in crypto prices, and I think that we can expect some more positive momentum during this week. And now, let's come to the massive announcement for Dogecoin that is going to change everything for it. So we are now seeing that some Dogecoin developers have been working on a new payment channel project for Dogecoin. And one of the developers has recently published a demo of the administration side of things, and it has been revealed that these payment channels would allow instant Dogecoin transactions. These Doge transactions are expected to take less than a second to complete, and most interestingly, there will be no fees with parties supporting them, with the exception of the opening transaction. Moreover, it has also been revealed that with Dogecoin payment channels, holders could basically open a channel with a third party like McDonald's, Starbucks, or a supermarket chain. They will be able to do this by accepting to lock a certain amount of Dogecoin for a certain period of time with that party. Now the thing is that when a third party like McDonald's is confident, the payment will arrive due to the pre-existing agreement, and the best thing is that the payment can clear instantly, with no need to wait for the Dogecoin blockchain confirmation times. So this is indeed a massive announcement for Doge and its holders, and I'm pretty excited to see this because I really believe that it is going to change everything for Dogecoin. I believe that this Dogecoin payment channel project is going to be used by holders for everyday things like shopping, buying food or coffee, and much more. Another important thing to note here is that a competing service offering payment channels will be developed also by the Dogecoin Foundation, and we already know that it is the GigaWallet project that was revealed in December. So for those who don't know, the GigaWallet project is a new digital wallet in which people can store Dogecoin. It is going to be an amazing project for Doge since the GigaWallet is lightning fast as it can be up in seconds and will allow developers to quickly add Dogecoin transactions to their platform. As per the Dogecoin Foundation, their goal is to make it perform as easily as it might with any polished payment provider. It will allow payment providers, retailers, game developers, and social platforms to rapidly integrate their payment portals with Dogecoin. And I think it is important to note here that the Dogecoin Foundation is working hard to make Doge the most usable currency, and they believe that Doge can become a modern-day denarius coin, as in the Roman days. The point is that the foundation wants the Dogecoin to be able to be used anywhere in the world, and they want it to be able to be spent to buy anything, just like the denarius in Roman times. All in all, we are now seeing that some massive projects are on cards for Doge and its holders, and I really think that these projects are going to make Doge a universal form of digital payment. Most importantly, we will be seeing a massive surge in the adoption and utility of Doge in the future, and I think Doge needs this mainstream adoption since its price relies on it. So once Doge gets such massive traction, we will be seeing its price rising over the long term. So some great things are coming up for it, and I think that the future is looking pretty amazing for Doge and its holders. In any case, I'd like to remind you that this isn't financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. So I'd suggest that you do proper research before investing anything into crypto. And with that being said, let's come to Dogecoin's current price movements. So Doge has continued to move sideways during the last 24 hours, and we can see here that its technical indicators are still sitting on the bearish side. It is still moving below its crucial moving averages, and the MACD level is also in the bearish zone. However, the good thing is that Doge has shown a slight positive momentum at the time of recording this video, and since Bitcoin and the overall crypto market are currently trading on the positive side, I think we may potentially see a minor rally for Doge in the coming days. But I'm not expecting a massive rally from Doge right now since its short-term bias is not too bullish. It is the long-term outlook of Doge that is making me excited for it, and I think that Doge is going to rebound by the second and third quarter of this year. Now let's come to another very important update for Dogecoin and its holders. So Dogecoin co-founder Billy Marcus recently shared important on-chain data from 2014 that suggested Doge's dominance over Bitcoin in the number of unique daily transactions. We can see here on this chart that Doge had almost 100K unique daily transactions on-chain, while Bitcoin had about 2K transactions. However, currently, the situation is completely different as Bitcoin remains around 220K transactions per day, while Doge processes about 25K transactions. Although Bitcoin has now outperformed Doge in terms of daily transactions, Marcus believes that Doge will eventually have the same advantage over Bitcoin. And I think that this is truly happening since we know that the majority of Dogecoin's trading volume and buying power has been concentrated in the hands of retail traders and investors. Moreover, we know that Elon Musk is constantly supporting Doge by announcing the acceptance of Doge for his firms like Tesla. So this rising adoption of Doge is expected to increase its daily transactions, and once this happens, I think it can act as a major catalyst for its price. And now, let's come to Bitcoin for a minute. So Bitcoin has just started an upward movement and it has now gone past the 40K range. Although this is a slight upward movement, it is still very crucial since Bitcoin has managed to clear the crucial resistance level at 39.6K. So now, if Bitcoin manages to hold support over this level, this should be considered a bullish move and we can expect it to gain further momentum in the following days. And now as Bitcoin has started to recover, on-chain analytics platform Sentiment has highlighted that Bitcoin has remained closely pegged to equities. The platform is saying that Bitcoin's skewing toward gold and decoupling from stocks might be a positive sign for a critical recovery phase. And a major bullish thing happening for Bitcoin is that Bitcoin whales, or entities with more than 1K Bitcoins, are suddenly waking up in a flurry of new activity. We are now seeing that Bitcoin whale transactions exceeding 100K and 1,000K dollars have jumped to levels not seen since Bitcoin bottomed out and reversed late last month. So what it means is that Bitcoin whales have been looking very bullish on Bitcoin since last week, and this is why they are now busy purchasing a recent Bitcoin dip. So this is pretty bullish for Bitcoin, and I believe that this renewed investor confidence will potentially push Bitcoin's price higher in the coming days. Meanwhile, data from Glassnode has revealed that most Bitcoin wallet cohorts are now in net accumulation, with smaller holders being the most aggressive. So what it means is that shortly after whales' actions, retail investors seem to be scooping up Bitcoin tokens at a discount amid the present market volatility. Another important thing I want to talk about is that there is now a growing correlation between Bitcoin and Dow Jones. We can see here that Bitcoin is still behaving in a very similar way as the long-term pattern of Dow Jones, and as per this chart, this correlation suggests that a breakout above the exponential moving average is likely to happen very soon for Bitcoin. Similarly, crypto analyst Blake is saying that after looking deeper into Bitcoin and stock markets movements, he found out that their correlation is undeniable. And he is saying that this correlation means that Bitcoin and cryptos need a healthy stock market, and if stocks rally from here, then we will be seeing Bitcoin and altcoins going to the moon. And now, let's come to some very important updates for Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and other cryptos. So we are now seeing that the largest Canadian Bitcoin ETF has recently increased its Bitcoin holdings by 31%. The total number of coins held by the institution increased to about 32K Bitcoins. So this means that not only whales are buying the dips, even institutional investors are now getting into the market. Moreover, it is also showing us the rising interest of investors in crypto ETFs. So this is very positive news. Meanwhile, Morgan Creek Digital co-founder Anthony Pompliano has urged the United States to take the lead in embracing Bitcoin. He said that the U.S. needs to take this step on the off chance that the U.S. dollar ends up not being the global reserve currency used by every single country in the world. Moreover, he believes that America would do well to be the biggest holder of Bitcoin since it is the biggest decentralized digital currency not under the control of any single entity. So I think that Anthony Pompliano has made a valid point here since it is the need of the hour for the U.S. to accept Bitcoin and cryptos. And now coming back to Dogecoin, we have just seen some huge announcements for it, and I think that these projects are really going to boost its adoption, and with this adoption, its price is also going to surge in the long term. In any case, what are your thoughts on this? When do you think Dogecoin is going to move to the upside from here? Let me know in the comments section below.